Stu's got the new scope on his 4570. See it?
I don't know. Sound like it hits up.
Definitely hit the board, but I don't know where. So that was first shot with a new scope at like 40 yards. It's been ball slided at the shop, so I'll go see where it hit it, get this thing zeroed for 100, and then I'm going to take it for a stalk this afternoon. Pretty good, Stu, just low, I think. That's obviously entry there.
Holy crap, that's thrown some sport. Oh, it's hit that. That's what's happened.
Ah, yeah, true. That's still low,
Yeah,
in any case. Windage looks pretty good though.
Yeah, we're definitely close enough to get on target. Get it somewhere to something.
Well, Stu's just done a 3-shot group. Shot 1, shot 2, shot 3. It's pretty good for the old 4570. So, what are you going to use as your average around here?
Yeah, go up the middle and drop it.
Come down 2 minutes.
2 minutes and
Right a minute.
half. Right a minute. Yeah, probably go a minute.
Yeah, I'd go a minute. Or, yeah, 3 to 4 clicks at least.
Be close enough for what we're using it for.
Yeah. So this is Stu's first group, 1, 2, 3. Made a quick adjustment, 4, 5. So that's at 100 yards. Now this is our 200 yard aiming point. Basically just working out some drop data for it. So these here were at the 100 yard zero. And then Stu basically chucked in his ballistic calculator. It said it'd come up, I think it was 12 minutes. So that was at 12, that was at 12 and a quarter. So we're just going to use 12 and a half. So this is at 200 yards, which is a big dial for 200 yards, but it's on the board, so we're all good. Now I'm going to try and shoot at about 400 if we have the elevation and the scope to do so. Okay, this gong's at 400 yards with the 4570. We're up 41 and a half minutes, and I'll see if I can hit it. Oh, close. Just left. Did you see it?
I'm pretty sure I saw some dust fly up.
That was just left.
Throw another one if you want, man. I brought extra. And I'll close in a bit, because if we know you're that close. Alright. Oh, just low. You might as well keep going until you hit it, because...
Was the windage good?
Yeah, the windage was bang on then.
Yay! Alright, for this test now, Stu's going to be shooting on 1 power at 50 yards at a little about 8-inch gong sitting up on that tree there, so see if he can hit it.
It's so much easier than open sights.
So much easier than open sights.
Yeah, I wound up after it started spinning just because.
Yeah, I saw you turn it up. Well, Rem and I are about to start our stalk. Pretty good gully here behind me. Gonna take the 4570. It's the first time it's been on a hunt with that scope on it. It's a 1:5 Leopold VX5 HD, so perfect zoom range for stalk. But after shooting it today, it's pretty much ready out to 400 yards. I don't want to shoot that far. I kind of want to. I don't know whether I want to bump something or just have rem, wind send me in on something, shoot it in close, offhand. We'll see what happens. The wind's a little bit dodgy here, but this gully normally holds deer behind me, so we'll see what happens. Those little guys always get me. Rem's wind setting pretty hard through here, so I'm just keeping my eye down below me. The wind's pushing up, so I think we're going to be pretty good. The wind's a lot better than what it was when I first got out of the car, so I think we're going to get something. Hopefully, we'll see. I've got to get within range. I don't want to shoot past like 150, 200 with this thing, so we'll see. Okay, I can see what Remy was wind sending now. This little stag down here is only about 150 away. I've got no shot here though, so I'm gonna sneak around and see what we can do. Might not be that easy to do, but the wind's not too bad. I thought he spooked, he jumped the fence, but I think we're all good. Whew. You beauty. Well, that worked out pretty well. Remy and I were just cruising along this face, and I don't know whether you saw on the GoPro, she could smell something. I kept looking down, down, down. Come up here, sure enough, little stag just down here in the open face. Out feeding pretty early. I've got a couple of hours before dark, so anyway, I kept trying to get in closer. I think I was at 180, and then I'd get a little bit closer and he'd sort of move a bit further away, and some wallabies spooked down towards him. Don't know whether you saw that, but yeah, in the end I took the shot at 170. I just sort of winged a dial at 10 minutes and 3/4. I knew that at the shooting range today we had 12.5 minutes for a 200-yard shot, and I just took it off the knee and middled him. I just watched the footage back then, maybe a smidgen low, but I actually saw him go down, so we're all good. So anyway, time to go deal with this stag now. I'm hoping where he is I should be able to get the car fairly close. If not, I'm just gonna cut him up and pack him out, load up the XO, and yeah, put the legs on fire, but hopefully I'll be able to just get the car near him. So anyway, let's go have a look. Keep my eyes peeled. I've got one in the chamber ready to go. You can see these marks here. At first I didn't know if I missed him, but I definitely saw him start rolling in the scope. So it's interesting that there's no blood, but pretty confident we'll find it. It's marked through here. Oh, Rem's on it. Good deal, Rem. Good dog. Stag's just down there with Rem. She found it pretty quick. I was getting a little bit worried there. Couldn't find any blood. Yeah, I was getting a bit worried, couldn't find any blood. But, it's just down here. I normally wouldn't worry about shooting that deer, but 45-70, first stalk out here with it, like myself shooting it. Stu shot that hind last weekend with it, or the other weekend, sorry. But yeah, I was pretty keen to come out and blood it with a new scope, so that's what's happened. Pretty cool. Have a look at it. There he is. Look at that shot placement, tucked right in there behind that front leg. Geez, he's not real big bodied. He's probably lacking a bit of condition, really. And I don't know whether that's from rolling or whether he's been getting a bit of a touch up. You can see there, all along here. Feel like that's more getting a touch up. Like, they are similar to rolling marks, but they don't look fresh enough to be today. But yeah, you can see that shot placement, pretty good. Happy days. Well, I've decided to take the harder option. Cut off the two front legs, bone out the back legs, and got the backies. And I'm heading up there because the car's I've got a contour around to get to the car. I can't just go straight up and down in this next gully. So I was going to go out through the bottom, drive the car in, but there was way too many blackberries in the way, and I think it just would have been more trouble than it was worth. So I'm just doing things the hard way. A bit more exercise. I don't know whether I'm enjoying this or not. I'm probably about half an hour further than when I last spoke to the camera, and I'm starting to feel like throwing this tip out there. If you shoot a deer and you get the car sort of close below it, do that. Don't walk above and around and contour. It's not super enjoyable, but I'm getting closer. Probably about half an hour away now, and I should make it back just on dark, so I won't complain too much. Alright, this is the last clip. I'll see you guys in the next video.